What's up, Leo? Welcome to your love reading. This is going to be perfect for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Now, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you feel pulled to watch this reading is when it's going to be best for you. Now, all these messages are not going to resonate with all of you, so I definitely encourage you guys to look at your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs for more information. And before I get started, I just want to thank you guys again, all of you guys who come to the channel, give total support and positivity, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all of you guys who have reached out for personal readings. Those are awesome, and I love doing those for you. And I'm just really, really grateful. Also, I wanted to let you know that if this reading is resonating with you, then please go look at the link below. I'm now starting to do extended readings, especially for the love readings. I think that's how we're going to do it, having extended videos. So if you are interested in this story, if it's starting to make a lot of sense to you, then definitely look at that link where you can purchase your extended reading, okay? And let's get into it. Okay, so Leo, I've already pulled your cards. I want to say this is a time, honestly, I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling really good. I feel like you guys are feeling really good. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of options around you in terms of dating. And I feel like this is really a season of yes for you. Now, I am filming this right now in your season. But again, this is for whenever you feel this is for you. But in a general sense, I feel like Leo is feeling very good about yourself. I feel like there is a little bit of indecision on how you want to move, partly because I feel like many of you guys have many options. And then also I feel like there may be some red flags that you're starting to see in people that you are coming across. So that is a thing. The bottom of the deck, you guys have the Two of Swords. So that's all about that card of needing to make a decision, right? Kind of being stuck, being blinded in a way, being maybe a little closed off in a way, and trying to make like head over heart decisions. Sorry, they're like cutting grass outside. It's really loud. So there is this little bit of indecision, but overall, even with that, I feel like you guys are in a good place. But I think there's some choosing that's going to be needing to go on. Okay. Now, take the message as it resonates, and this could be flip-flopped. So I may be speaking for Leo and it could be about the other person or vice versa. Now, the first line of cards I got is like so beautiful. We got the Sun card, Queen of Wands, and Knight of Wands. And this is, I'm reading this as your energy, right? I feel like you guys, again, are feeling all types of yes. Look at all this beautiful fire energy. Woo! All this beautiful fire energy. Well, no. The Sun card is all types of yes, right? It's a really good card of, I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling like you're in a really good place in terms of like your personal development, feeling like you're in a happier space. Some of you guys have come over big hurdles where some things were exposed maybe in past relationships, and you feel like you're really sitting in a place of like, ooh, love and light, right? I feel like there's a big emphasis on children at this time, big emphasis on family. I just feel like you guys overall are in a really good place. With that, I feel like you guys are being, feeling very attractive, really putting that energy out there. I feel like people are very much noticing you. They see you as someone who is beautiful and charming and fun and smart and a go-getter, and all these things just make you feel, really good about yourself. I feel like you guys are really in your element. And with that also, that's on the dating scene. I feel like if you're single, I feel like you're out there, you're meeting different options. I feel like, again, people are coming to you. Some of you guys are even feeling so bold and looking at other people. It's really just a really good energy of flirt right now, for you singles. If you are in a relationship with someone, I feel like overall, like, let's say independent of the relationship, if we're just talking about you, Leo, as a person, you are feeling good. Now, I will say that there could be a little bit of issue, though, just because I'm looking at the next row of cards, which represents the other person, and I do feel like there may be a little bit of resistance. It comes from a place of whoever you're dealing with, Leo, or whoever you have your eyes on, you're so likable right now, and you're so charming that it almost, I don't want to say it's off-putting to the other person, but I feel like there's insecurities there to where they don't feel like they could quite trust it. Like if you ever hear women, they're like, I don't like men who are too nice. Don't be nice to everybody. It's almost like that energy. Like, you guys are in your element, feeling good, being like the charming Leos that you guys always are. And for whoever you're dealing with, or whoever you may have your eyes set on, or whoever, you know, you're married to in a relationship with, I feel like for some of them, this doesn't quite fly. Now, the next row of cards we've got is the Page of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, again, this could be your energy flip-flopped, right? Take it as it resonates. But some of you guys may be dealing with a younger air sign person, or just an air sign person in general. Some of you, again, this could be someone that you have children with. I'm getting that with the Page of Swords, and then we've got that baby in the Sun card. So some of you guys might be dealing with, you know, your son's mother, your daughter's father, your son's father, whatever. This person, though, I do feel like spends a little time trying to uncover. That's the best way I could put it. So, again, there's something I feel like with your energy, you're shining so bright. It's almost intimidating to this person. So, I do feel like they might go onto your social media, or like, you know, talk to friends and like get little tea about you or whatever. It feels like there's a little bit of this energy of like spying, because what next with the Five of Swords, we're not really talking, right? So I don't know. It just feels like there could be like this not seeing eye to eye. I feel like it's an intimidation factor though. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's this intimidation factor. Now, some of you guys are talking to several people, and this could just be one person out of the bunch. It's almost like though this person is scared to take a leap, or scared that something is not right. And instead of communicating it, I don't feel like they are. I just feel like they're doing their own thing and going their own route in terms of spying and getting their own information. Which, you know what? I'm not even mad at that, because your energy right now is so on fire. It's too much for them. And I'm saying that in the nicest way possible. So it's like, okay, if you're not ready to come to this kitchen, that's fine. Stay over there. Because what I would hate is for this person's insecurities to drag you down and take away your light. And it could have potential to do that, right? In all these types of cases where someone feels outshined, or just like, you know, whatever, there's always that potential for that. I feel like this person is putting in a lot of focus on work, of course. But it's weird. It's like they see this about themselves. I feel like there needs to be communication between the two of you. Right? Honest communication, because here you are just living your life and I mean, really just doing you, but it feels like it brings them insecurity. So they feel more confident in digging their heads in work right now. But also, I feel like this is something that they are trying to work through and work on, because I do feel like this is something that they would want to work on. Now, for many of you, this feels like it's a situation like this might not be someone that you're committed to. This could be someone that you're talking to or interested in, because there's something that's missing in terms of like an actual offer. So maybe that could be the thing too. I feel like this person is looking at you, especially for you singles, and could see you as being like this really desirable man or desirable woman, and like super out there and chatty, and like that almost makes them pause in terms of offering you something, because I don't know, it feels like there's an inadequacy with them. Like they feel like maybe they're not good enough, or maybe, you know, you're just out there doing you. I'm not quite sure. And then it feels different for different people. I'm getting a little bit mixed on that. Your advice is the Knight of Swords. I think communication is definitely key. I think communication soon, especially if this is someone you like. I'm getting a lot of air energy for this person. So this could be air person. We've got air, fire, mostly air and fire. So I feel like this could be the thing. It could be a water sign too, but communication needs to happen. It needs to be honest. Always, you know, with the Knight of Swords, that is the most like fast moving communication. It can also be abrasive sometimes. It lets me know that there may be some, there's some, I don't know, it's like there's a disconnect or something they don't understand about you. And possibly something you're not understanding about them. Because they may be feeling a little bit uptight to you, and you're just like, look, what's the deal? It's fine. But I do love Four of Wands. coming here. That's setting foundations. That's definitely could be a marriage card, but that is a coming together and celebrating of something, some type of a union. So if you have someone that is in your space that, you know, that you're kind of trying to get to know, but you feel resistance, it feels like it's an insecurity on their end and something they need to work through. But I do feel like there's interest. I feel like they spy on you. I feel like they're trying to uncover and get facts about you in their own way, but they're just not putting it out there. Again, it feels like for most of you, this is someone who you haven't even, they probably haven't even told you or expressed to you how they feel about you. For others of you, like if you're in a relationship, I feel like there's a need for an apology or a coming together and kind of like zhushing things up, because I feel like you guys might be in this space in a romantic sense where things, you're not necessarily on the same page. Although, Leo, I feel like you guys ultimately feel good. I feel like you guys are feeling really good about yourself. And all this wand energy of feeling good and feeling on top, this could have to do with other things like your career and all that. And maybe that's what's taking like a little bit of, you know, like if you're committed to someone, maybe that's something that could be getting a little bit in the way from their perspective. But I feel overall you guys are in a good place, but there could be just like a little bit of focus on the relationship aspect. And with that, communication needs to be had, right? Yeah. So, and then you guys got let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, and forgive yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So both of these talk about issues with control, whether that be you or the lover. I don't really feel you guys are trying to control. I feel like you guys are just trying to be and just trying to live. And I feel like the control has more to do with them. So this may need to be a conversation, right? With all these swords, definitely a conversation that needs to be had. But we're going to look more into it. We're going to look more into it in the extended. Okay, so if this seems like it's resonating with you, then please visit me over in the extended. I'm going to clarify all these cards and, you know, maybe pull a few more, really open this story up to see if we can get a little bit better understanding of which direction to go, how to move, all this stuff. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please thumbs up this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Leo.